Imagine Destiny and Warframe had a love child? And that child was a looter shooter? Well, you don't need to imagine it anymore, because that child is here, and its name is the First Descendant. It's a free-to-play third-person action RPG co-op looter shooter that, at least to me, was pretty fun, while also had me frustrated for how money hungry it was. And here's my review on it. The gameplay I found really fun. If you've played or seen gameplay of either Destiny or Warframe before, then you might enjoy it because it's very similar, while also having a wide variety of mission types to do. From the standard normal missions such as exterminating Vulgus, defending generators, capturing and hacking zones, destroying Culper shards, collecting allied data, and many others. As well as participating in instance-based missions, also known as infiltration missions, where you can face up to 2 bosses per run. I really enjoyed these missions because it felt like I was playing Destiny or Warframe all over again, with you and other shooters running together to carry out a successful infiltration.
Close by. That is most likely where the enemy command center is located.
Special operation missions are where you and your squad are either surviving or defending multiple points per each progressive waves of enemies. And trust me, they get intense early on. But if you manage to complete the operation, the rewards that await could be worth it. And my favorite mission type in this game is the Void Intercept battles. This consists of you and your squad fighting one major colossal monstrosity. It just might be the most intense battle there is, and I loved every single second of it. Now, apart from the gameplay and game modes featured in the First Descendants, the other thing I like is that Descendants share both loadouts and mastery ranks, and I found that so f***ing cool. Because if you have a level 40 Descendant that has level 50 weapons equipped and is Mastery 8, the moment you swap to a level 1 Descendant, that Descendant will still have the level 50 items equipped as well as the Mastery rank. Reason why it was so cool to me was because usually in games, they would level lock weapons until characters reach the required level, which kind of allows level 1s to join much higher level missions if they wanted to. But it obviously comes with a risk that you'd better be prepared for. I'm talking about easy and quick deaths. Shield is down. Now, as for the story of the First Descendants, I wasn't particularly interested in it. And that might be due to the fact that I was more into the gameplay than the actual story. But don't get me wrong, the story was interesting for the most part. Your goal as Descendants is to retrieve an ancient item known as the Iron Heart that holds the secrets to the predecessors of the Descendants. But there are 2 other factions trying to claim the heart. And that's the Vulgus, led by their leader Kal-Rel, and the Colossi, giant ancient beings. Overall, the story is pretty amazing, if you manage to pay attention to it. My one and only dislike about the game has to be researching Descendants, weapons, and enhancements. Because not only do you have to gather materials, you also have to wait 16 hours for them to be researched. And that's not even the kicker. If you want to speed up the time process, you have to pay real money. Talk about a money-hungry game. Jesus Christ. I will say, however, if you don't want to spend any real money and are willing to wait a couple of hours or minutes, then you freely can. Hell, if you wanted, you could complete the game with your first chosen Descendant. There's no real harm in that, really. And that's my review on the First Descendants. The gameplay is fun, but after a while, it can get rather tedious doing the same type of missions over and over again. However, taking on and taking down Colossi can be fun if you enjoy a raid boss challenge. And even though the amount of money you have to spend on getting Descendants, weapons, and enhancement materials can be a lot, you can freely choose to stick with the same Descendant throughout the whole game. And it's free to play. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations for what game I should review next, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.